We buy the dealership. Niggas sleeping on you till you kill a rich. Check out my demeanor, bitch. Niggas thought the king had fallen off. Believe this shit. We don't follow nothing. We the leadership. Black Wall Street. Money moving through this crypto. We just reel it in. Stacking up the millions. Something like Sicilians. Multiply the profits.
Welcome to the Maryland for Crypto Show. I got my guy LJ in the building, my guy Money Meech. We're bringing it to you live and direct every Tuesday from Studio 202, and we showing you everything there is to know about crypto, because crypto is a new hustle in 2021.
Y'all let your boy Philly Freezer holding down with Maryland for crypto. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all want to get your money right. Fuck with it.
All day. Much love.
Welcome to the Maryland for Crypto Show. It's your boy Sean Prince in the building. Thank y'all for tuning in. Yes, sir. Maryland for Crypto. You already know what time it is. So, thank y'all for tuning in. It's episode 10.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We deep in the mix right now, man. It's been a good journey.
Season.
It's been a good ride, and it's nothing but big things to be expected moving forward. You already know how we do it, man.
Right.
Definitely.
So let's jump right into it. Last episode was very informative. We hit the people with exit strategies.
Indeed.
We hit you with short-term, long-term exit strategies, things of that nature. It was so much that we touched bases on, and
Yeah. We definitely hit you with the short-term versus long-term investment goals and models, ways you should invest. Pump and dumps, of course, in crypto versus long-term investing and hodling. What we did some charts for fundamentals. Yeah, we was getting it in.
Technical analyst versus chart. Versus fundamental.
Yeah. We had our man Teldrick come from ATL.
shout out to Teldrick, man, for coming through. Appreciate that.
TMF
family. TMF family. Our chart analysis guy. He handled all the charts and the analytics behind the scenes to help us, help you grow, help us grow, so we all grow.
Right.
You know what I mean? But just moving forward, the markets, guys. One of the biggest dips in crypto history.
What?
Yesterday?
Other than last
crazy.
year's 2000 dip back in March. Like, they tried to do it up. They tried to, we gonna pass this dip. They tried to put a foot in our face, like,
The market fell.
Right.
It was bad.
Everybody was shook. Except for these diamond holders.
Everybody's still
Except for the
shook.
diamond
Yeah,
hands.
you talking about was shook. A lot of
Still
people are
shook.
still
Still
shook
shook.
right
Absolutely.
now.
I had people calling me like, LJ, like, it was 7 o'clock in the morning. Like, what's going on?
happening?
What's happening? Can you explain to me?
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, look, I can't explain, but guess what? I'm gonna do my research and see if I can
see
figure
what's
this
happening.
Yeah, man.
Figure this shit out.
It's hard to really kind of time what's going to happen in the market.
You can never time. You can never time the top or the bottom.
Right.
My boy been saying it all week, and I've been running with it. Like, it's not about timing the market. Yeah. It's about
time in the market.
Yeah,
He
been saying that all week, man, and I've been. I kind of
round of applause.
Yeah, that's in my vocabulary right now, for real.
Because the longer you're in this game, these little dips won't affect you. If you would have been in this game from last year, these 30% dips, you would be still up.
Right.
You're
exactly.
Still up.
You're not sweating.
Once again, if you bought Vechain before a cent and it shot up to 24 cent and now it's back down to 13, 14 cent, guess what? You still up 15 or 14 cent because you bought before it was even a cent. So this little dip, your portfolio don't look as nice. You're not sitting as high. You're not like, I was at like 80,000 now. Now, your portfolio is back down to 40. But guess what? It was at 2. You went from 2 to 40. So you sitting right now.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? Granted, you don't have the extra 40 at right now.
Right.
But don't worry. We will be back.
Right. I mean,
we'll be back.
Like once
No
again,
question.
you gotta realize like we're teaching not longevity.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not our time right now.
Right.
It's our time is coming.
Absolutely.
Right now, people who were invested into this game, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, a year ago,
Right.
They're not sweating right now because they got some time in the game. So this retracement is just like, oh man, I can buy.
It's a
I
buying
really can
opportunity.
Buy more.
It's a
Right.
blowout sale.
Yeah. Now, do they have some accounts that are down or even negative? Maybe. Yeah, I'm sure they do because they still know the longevity of the game, so they're not worried about the small dollar cost average.
Right.
Because
We're still early.
In 5 years from now, we're gonna be looking back like, man, I wish I'd have bought more when it was $1.
Yeah.
I wish I'd have bought more XRP when it was $1.50, when it was $1.20. I wish I'd have bought more
when it was $1.
It doesn't really. If you really have the vision for long term, it doesn't really matter what really happens right here, right now.
Right.
It
Yeah,
really doesn't
absolutely. I agree, Money Meech. It's almost like to be in this market and to prosper in this market. You gotta have some strong skin, some tough skin. You gotta be able to tune everything out almost in a delusional manner, just to know that your coins are gonna make it through the fire. They're gonna make it through the storm. And when you invest in utility-driven coins, you're able to just realize that that market crash, it dipped. Right. It was a big dip. It double dipped.
And
it's gonna come back though. What goes down comes up. Look at LJ showing his age real quick. When I dip, we dip.
Right. That's what that market did. Too.
It did.
The stock market dipped. The crypto market dipped. Shit, my pockets dipped.
Yeah. Right. Now that's facts. That's all facts. But in the same token, it's so many different things going on in the space. But what I want to let the people know is, let's take this as a learning experience. You gotta take the bumps in the road and understand that, how do you grow from that? How do you manage that? So moving forward, if the market does ever correct like this again, always keep liquidity in a stable coin on the blockchain, preferably in a major exchange. And I'm gonna tell you why. For dips like these, when the market crashed and it's time for you to buy in on the dip, you're never going to be able to get your fiat in. The market it's everything is held up. There's too much influx of people trying to buy in. So if you have some money already in a stable coin that's on an exchange for events like this, you can quickly take advantage of what happened. Because that happened to me. I wanted to put more money in, but I wasn't able to. So I had some tether.
They had your bank accounts froze. Like the exchange.
Yeah, the exchange they were down. You weren't able to buy in. It was holdups. So, but luckily I had some tether. And I was holding on to some tether, and I was able to take advantage of this dip because we all know what goes down is going to come back up. And I think this was a healthy correction in a way because everything had to liquidate. And even today, we've seen over 40% gain growth from yesterday, 30 to 40% in the market. Things are starting to look back on the upside.
Right. And yesterday, I know a lot of people was crying in these streets because
they was big crying.
If you're a day trader, a lot of people got liquidated yesterday.
Big
all right.
time.
Meaning, if you had a stop loss, let's say you were like,
those stop losses.
Let's say, for instance, you're in XRP, right? Just throwing that out. And let's say your stop loss was like, if it gets to 93 cents, cash all my money, and I don't want to go no farther, right? So guess what XRP did? It hit like 92 cent, like a flash crash, boop, and then shot back up to like 42 cent. So guess what? If you cash out, if they cashed you out at 93 cent, all your money got cashed out at 93 cent, and then you have to buy back in now at $1.48 or $1.39, and you just lost coins. So if you had 50,000 coins and it cashed you out at 93 cents, and now you got to buy back in at $1.24. Now you only got 42,000 coins.
Right. Granted, you just probably profited because that's probably why you had your stop loss. Yeah. Just in case, so you wouldn't lose anymore. You want to make sure that you didn't just not take profit from any of this cycle. But at the same time, that's the casino right there.
Yeah.
That's the gamble right there. You just gamble at it coming down below that, taking profit, and now it did. And it just spiked back up 30, 40 cent.
Flash
now,
crash.
you've missed that opportunity. You've missed
all those gains.
Yeah. You missed that.
When it shot back up, like that would have been all profit.
And that's the gamble. That's the difference between hodling and
trying to day trade and
trying to get
Absolutely.
the fast money right now.
And what's crazy is that flash crash happened at like 3-4 in the morning. So most people are asleep. So you wake up and you're like,
they try to play you.
Oh my God.
They try to play you. I ain't gonna lie. I've had a few nights where I've been up all night just watching the market. Like when we first started running, like back in what was it, December, January,
right?
Back then when we first started running, beginning of the year,
I remember
we was up all night, watching it, right, going crazy. That's when XRP first went to 90 cent,
92,
and we was up all night
watching it.
Gotta enjoy the ride
because the wee hours of the morning is literally when the market wants to do backflips,
right? Because they don't understand, like when we sleep, which is the Western Hemisphere, right? The Eastern Hemisphere, which is like China and Japan and all them, they're up. South Korea, but you got to realize in America there's 350 million people. All right. So when we go to sleep, and then China wakes up, and it's 1.4 billion people start to wake up and start trading. What do you think's happening? So that's what happens when we go to sleep. So at 3, 4 in the morning, the market goes crazy.
To kind of keep it rolling, China banned cryptocurrency uses for financial institutions, and you know, I think that played a major part in the
pullback
in the market. You know,
because they control a lot of the Bitcoin. Well, they control pretty much 75% of the Bitcoin hash rate. So when they do that and they try to put regulations or try to regulate one of those mining pools, if they shut one down, that's major. And so that's when the market goes out of nowhere. Right. You know what I mean? Right. But also too with this pullback, and I just want to really explain that. Do you want to jump in? Kind of explain, because I know people was asking this on our page.
The only thing I was going to really add was, China kind of banned. What did they do? They banned major institutions.
From using Bitcoin as funding.
Right. Exactly. Well, one thing to take note of. You know, China banned Bitcoin years ago.
It's happened many of times. This isn't the first time, and it won't be the last.
Yeah. Right. So, that's just one thing. And then, another thing, they was talking about Elon Musk not accepting Tesla.
Not accepting Bitcoin payments for Tesla.
Right.
Absolutely.
And I think we kind of touched base on that last episode.
We did.
But, just another
He's a puppet.
Just big puppet.
Right. Just another little note out there. Bitcoin's energy consumption is not a secret.
Right. Not at all.
It's not like this.
And it's not what it's made out to be. That's all part of the big agenda.
First of all, it's definitely not what it's made out to be. But it's not a secret. Right. It's always been very transparent and out there. So
he's been in this game long enough.
Exactly. He knows. Elon has been in this game long enough to know
the PayPal mafia
exactly what the energy consumption of Bitcoin is.
Right.
And just like we know, when you do your research,
spaceships to space.
Right. So, but once again, when you do the research, just like we do, we know that there's other cryptocurrencies out there that
uses less energy,
use way less energy. You know what I'm saying? We know that.
XRP.
Right. When you do your research, you know that Bitcoin, of course, is the godfather of cryptocurrencies, but you also know that Bitcoin it doesn't have much utility. Right. But the fact that it's
old technology.
Yeah, the fact it's hella old technology. Right. But it's still the numero uno. It's still the cryptocurrency. So, but we know that eventually something will top that. We know these things.
Surpass it.
And
so,
but real fast, I kind of want to clear up. I just want to, because people are asking me what caused this dip, and they're like, the Elon must really sway this market left and right. Yes, he does sway this market left and right, but
speculative.
It's not what people think. What caused this market really to drop after we did our research, all right? If you understand what's going on in the government, all right, a lot of these government contracts are being cut, all right? Janet Yellen, she has a lot of things going on. She's cutting back a lot of liquidity on these government contracts, and these government contracts which fund a lot of these stocks, a lot of these crypto, you know what I mean? So if you're cutting back liquidity, what's going to happen? The stock market's going to slowly drop, but a lot of I think it was like ETFs or Ethereum ETFs were cut. A lot of Bitcoin, Grayscale still got a lot of Bitcoin locked up. So a lot of these things are being cut off. So if you're choke holding the market, what's going to happen to the market? It's going to drop. Mm-hmm. So that's one of the reasons. Included with
the market being so young.
Yeah, including with the market being young. It's also adding Elon Musk doing these crazy tweets. That's why the market's dropping. And add in China, cutting that. So all these things play a part in why the market's dropping. And all you have to do is just hodl strong, buy the dip, and it's going to recover, and just chill out.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Find the cheapest coin that you can find, all right, with good utility, and just buy in. All right, just buy it and ride it back up. If you want that quick dollar, buy it, ride it back up, sell later. But right now, everything's on sale.
Yep, it sure is. And yesterday we saw over $8 billion in liquidations, which is pretty much collateral that is seized by exchanges after asset prices hit a predetermined price level. But and over 350,000 trading accounts getting liquidated as Bitcoin and Ethereum and other cryptocurrencies fell by double-digit percentages. Now, Bitcoin fell as low as $29,000 yesterday, and Ethereum fell as low as $2,000, with some DeFi majors like SushiSwap dropping as much as 40%. And amidst all of this, the companies related to cryptocurrencies via treasury holdings or being part of the mining supply chain all took big losses as well.
Right.
So, I mean, that goes to show you, even, with mining, mining, like we just stated, it's a thing of the past.
Yeah, that's why we're going to proof of stake.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to proof of stake. And
Gotta go to proof of stake. I mean, we can't keep using this energy, all this carbon-free, carbon nonsense.
Let's get the environment right.
Yeah, they got to get the environment right, supposedly.
Absolutely.
I mean, all of a sudden they care because of global warming. So guess what? If Bitcoin and the mining hash rate is the size of if countries, of course, they're going to stop that soon. Or what they're going to do, they're going to put a carbon tax on everything. So carbon tax means on cars, on anything that does carbon. So guess what? They're slowly pushing us over to this fourth industrial revolution, where eventually we're going to be using Tesla cars, energy efficient cars. I mean, we're going to be using energy efficient cryptos like XRP, XLM. You know what I mean? Tezos.
Speaking of XRP, just to throw some good news out there, because we kind of been on I got some good news on XRP.
We got some lawsuit news?
I mean, great. Yeah, we do have some lawsuit news.
Okay.
Now, the lawsuit news isn't good news. XRP was actually denied. The judge denied Ripple's motion to stop the SEC from sending memorandums of understanding, which are MOUs, requests to foreign securities regulators. So pretty much what that means is XRP, although it's traded all over the world, SEC wanted to kind of get their financial payments from, or not the final, but their records from the other countries that they're dealing in, which could potentially, put XRP in a corner to be considered a security, depending on how they handle their transactions overseas. So but honestly, just to throw some perspective to the situation, this is the first loss that XRP has taken in this SEC case. Everything has been in XRP's favor up until this point.
So we've been
jabbing. The SEC, in any good fight, everybody you're gonna trade blows,
right?
But XRP is still up at the moment, so this happens, so it happens. But at the end of the day, we all know in our heart of hearts and in our mind of minds that XRP is on-demand liquidity.
Right.
It is a coin of the future and is going to change the game. Financial institutions know this, and Travala.com knows this, because you can now purchase 3+ million products from XRP through Travala. And it's worldwide. It supports crypto adoption, and you can travel up to 90,000 destinations using XRP as the main currency that's being taken now. Cryptocurrency is being taken by Travala.com is XRP. So you gotta love it. So at the end of the day, things happen. The market dips. It happens, but as long as you handle accordingly, you have diamond hands.
Right.
You're able to keep the game and make it work for you. Because if it works for you, it's gonna work for you.
It's gonna work
at the end of the day. XRP, it's been moving downwards since April 14th. And
the whole market.
Yeah, the whole market has.
So you can't even blame XRP.
But the decrease was gradual, but the price has decreased considerably today, proceeding to reach as low as 75 cents. However, today it has already bounced back by 60%. So that just goes to show you, when the market takes the biggest hit in the longest time, the coins with utility, they bounce back.
They bounce back because they're being used, because they're called utility.
They working on creating new higher lows right there.
Right.
That's what they're working on. But
Absolutely.
Man, we just gotta keep it rolling, man. We gotta keep our thick skin and just
right,
keep them diamond hands, hodl strong.
Hodl.
That's what it's all about.
We're hodl helpers.
That's what it's all about. Once again, nobody said it was gonna be easy. You're gonna deal with these 30 to 40% retracements, man. 50% retracements. Don't worry. It's gonna pay off in the long haul. If you are down, you are not the only one. Because I'm down, and everybody's down. Right. I'm more so disappointed. Like you said, this is a learning experience. I'm a little disappointed in myself because I'm not prepared to buy the dip. I can't afford the dip right now.
Right.
I mean, again, nobody could have predicted it, but it would have been nice to be able to.
I bought the dip, but it wasn't buying the dip.
Should.
I threw a quick 100 at the dip, and just hopefully it did something, because I was like, I bought the last dip and the dip before. Oh, I just gotta wait it out.
Yeah, right.
I gotta huddle. Help myself.
And one thing, because I know we're about to take a little short break soon, but once again, we're not financial advisors.
Absolutely.
This is all entertainment purposes
but
only.
We are crypto teachers.
One thing I want to say, though, is, man, look, like, educational purposes, entertainment purposes, don't pull your position.
Right, tell
if you are down, do not pull your position.
Because then you're selling at a loss.
Yeah, you're losing. You're selling your position
Panic
at a
selling.
loss. Do not pull your position. I don't care if you're down just $200, $300 and you feel like you got a long way to go down or a long way up, whatever. Don't pull your position. Hold on to it. Hold strong. Relax. Just chill.
Yeah, M4C, we got
just
you.
Chill. Just
we gonna
chill.
walk you through. We gonna walk you across the street. All right.
That's all I got. That's all I got for you.
And that's what it is, man. We're gonna take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we got a special guest in the building, Nae Williams, Black Sheep Cartel.
Okay, Cartel. Okay, I gotta watch my back out here.
Maryland for Crypto. We'll be right back.
All right.
Welcome back to the Maryland for Crypto show. It's your boy Sean Prince in the building. You already know I got my guy Money Meach.
Yes, sir.
LJ Dread City.
You already know what it is.
And we are definitely blessed and definitely favored to have Black Sheep Cartel in the building.
Hello.
Nae Williams in the building.
Hello.
All that melanin.
Damn.
That's how we do it. Maryland for Crypto show.
Yep.
Nae Williams. I mean, just to,
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming through and showing love to the Maryland for Crypto show. Nae Williams is a queen of all trades.
Yes.
Chart analytics.
Okay.
Got the own brand on deck.
Okay.
Yes. Y'all know
Mommy of how many? 3 little ones, and
Okay,
that just shows you that it's it's how you put things together and you're able to balance life and make things happen for you and your family. So that's what we respect here on the Maryland for Crypto show. And thank you for coming through. And I'm gonna get the floor to you. Let you tell the people about yourself, about your brand.
Yeah, tell us about yourself.
Well, hey you guys, thank you for having me again.
How you doing?
Nae Williams, born and raised DMV, Maryland. Whole family's from West Africa, Sierra Leone. So we got the motherland vibes.
From the motherland.
Okay.
From the motherland.
Okay.
Graduated at Rundle High School.
Okay.
Class of 07.
That Wildcat pride.
You already know what
Man, we
You
got another Wildcat in the building.
You already know.
That's how we do it. That's how we do it. Rundle High School in the building.
So I graduated from Rundle. I have, like you said, I have 3 beautiful children, 11, 6, and 1. And I do have, besides what I'm here for, I do have Motherland's Catering, so I do cook very well.
Okay.
And
I get some of that food.
Yeah. And the Mom Work to Network group, where I love to offer women empowerment, and I'm here for my mommies, cause my mom. So that's definitely one of my first jobs.
Awesome. So I mean, hey,
Mom first.
Mom first. Chart analyst second.
Yep.
Right.
Crypto connoisseur third.
Right.
Thug
fourth.
Right.
Yeah, so I got a little medical background, a little banking background, but a little customer service. But I always had reputable employers and things like that. So all that has led me here, and I'm here to stay. So
okay.
That's the name of the game. So
Yeah.
thank you for joining us today. And so let's talk about Black Sheep Cartel. Let's talk about the brand. Let's talk about the movement. I know you're making moves, and you got your following that you're teaching how to analyze this crypto space. So how long have you been in the crypto space or in the investment space? Period.
So all together, as far as investment space, since 2019, so 2 years now.
Okay.
And trading is what got me into the crypto space.
Okay.
I was introduced to trading back in 2014, and at that time, as we all know, wealth is a mindset. My mind was just not there yet.
Absolutely. I give you a round of applause.
You know, so
wealth is a mindset. 100%.
You might have to stamp that on the Maryland.
Yeah. Wealth is a
Listen,
mindset.
I'm all for that.
Yes,
Yes, it's definitely a
let's do it.
mindset. And but my mind was not there yet. I knew I wanted more, but it wasn't there yet. So I decided to do other things. I had two decisions, whether to trade or to dance. So I chose to dance and you know, get that quick, faster money. You know,
Dance like how? Ballet?
no, you didn't. Yes. There's different types of ballet.
Different types of
Acrobatic. Different types of ballet.
But no, it was
Go with that.
But it was lovely. It was good. I learned a lot of things from that, and so I chose that world. And then fast forward to 2019, I was introduced to trading again, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. I did that, but then I was expecting my third child, so things halted, and here I am, you know, learning how to trade, full time 9 to 5, and then door dashing, learning how to trade while door dashing. So I was trying, you know, getting it.
Making it work.
I just want you to know.
I mean, because honestly, once I found out the information, I realized, like, well, dang, this been out all this time. Like, I need to, what's going on? So
Right.
I had to train my mind to get to that. And so, of course, with the trading comes Bitcoin, and then comes Bitcoin. If you do your due diligence, comes crypto and everything else that comes under it.
Yeah, those other 9,000 cryptos behind it.
Yes, and it all goes together. And
Absolutely.
yes, I love it. Love it here.
Well, that's good. I mean, we're glad you like it on our side.
Yeah.
I mean, because
Welcome to the dark
Yeah,
side.
welcome
I was about to
the
say
dark side.
that's one of my questions. Because I got a question for you. So you say that you've been in the game for about 2 years as a forex trader.
Yes.
Okay. So now lately you've been dealing with cryptos more.
I wouldn't say lately.
Okay.
Well, it could. Well, so let me say this. It all goes together. So the crypto space I went into, it's technically been a year now since being into the crypto investing. However, now I do believe in canceling out the noise when it comes to this space. Sometimes don't believe all the hype all the time. But in network marketing, of course, I'm gonna sometimes switch gears a little bit. And
you see we popping over here.
yeah, but it's always been going, you know. You know, I'll get into that eventually, but yeah.
So what pops more in your market? Trade crypto pairs or like foreign currency pairs?
Now, to each his own, respectfully.
Okay.
You know,
okay. Just about what you dabble in.
Exactly, because there's
makes
people.
sense.
You know, I have people who I work with where they're killing it with foreign pairs, and then there's some people who just do crypto and other pairs. You know, it's all about how you feel, and of course the crypto pairs are more volatile, and you know, it's definitely a higher reward, but
high risk, high rewards. You
yeah,
gotta
exactly.
take money to
It's
make
all up to
money.
you.
But
And
what
that's
people
what's
don't,
good.
what people don't understand though, eventually down the road, crypto will take over the forex market. You will be trading crypto pairs towards.
It's a bold statement.
It's not a bold statement. It's what's going down. Because I know.
That would be beautiful, though.
My guy came through hard on that one. That's a bold
Crypto is taking over the whole market. Everything will be tokenized.
So all of the world's money will travel through crypto one day?
Indeed, is what I'm saying.
Indeed.
Keep hitting
Indubitably.
joke.
Indubitably.
Yeah, indubitably, yes. All the world's money will eventually come through crypto.
Okay.
So yeah, tap into it, and that's what
As
Black
you
Sheep
should,
Cartel is trying to do. We're here for the community, trading, crypto. We have educational tools. We have I'm connected with mentors. We have group
awesome.
chats, you know, to help you
That's
go
awesome.
through, to guide you through this space, because it can be a lot, you know. So wealth mental check-ins definitely,
Okay.
because you definitely have to get that
You
together.
gotta have your mind right. Yeah, you gotta
To
have
that
tough
mental.
hands.
Yeah.
What they say,
and then put the action behind it.
They say 90% of trading is mental.
90% mental, 10% skill. And I can attest to that because, yeah. So, you know, you recharge, you invested in crypto, and Black Sheep Cartel is just, you know, with the 1%. Well, now everyone's finding out. Maybe it might be like 1.72. I'm pretty sure. Pretty much, though, we are the 1%. You know what I'm saying?
Sure we're still in the 1%.
Yeah, and sometimes you might not have felt left. You know, like you felt where you felt like you were a part of something.
Yeah.
Feeling like the black sheep. So come over here to the cartel.
Come on down to the cartel.
And you're gonna go ahead and
guess
let
what?
your money
That's
work
what it's
for you.
about.
She's also in Maryland for Crypto's group too as well.
Yeah, shout
Black
out to
Sheep.
Maryland for crypto. It's a
in the
beautiful
group.
thing.
Yeah, she's in the group.
Beautiful.
She's in the Facebook group. She's in the Patreon group.
There.
Hey, we merging both sides together. You know what I'm saying? Come.
Together makes family.
Yep, together makes
Yeah.
family.
Yes.
There it is. So, so you say you're in the Maryland for Crypto group. So let's get right into it. You know, as a group member, how do you feel about what Maryland for Crypto is providing to its group members, and what coins are you vested in as a result of being in the Maryland for Crypto group?
First of all, shout out to you. This is so. Oh, I'm sorry. Get a little excited. This is beautiful, y'all. Okay, that's why I'm getting so excited because you keep. It's an amazing thing. So, even me being in the group, it's a lot of information that I feel like you're a beginner, whether you're intermediate, it's a lot. It's information for everybody
Absolutely.
in there.
And we try to make sure we hit all.
Yeah.
All areas, because
Yeah.
like I said, we know we have people in the group, like you said, that are beginners coming in. Hey, like just yesterday we getting people like, hey, I'm new to this, and then we have people that's been in the
Every
group
day.
and people that's been in there longer than
you
us.
never know where somebody's at in their journey.
Right, and we
Yeah.
have people in that group that's been in there way longer than us.
We try to answer as many questions as possible.
Right.
Yeah.
We're building a team.
Yeah, we're trying to keep
And-
it going, man.
and the-
friendly environment.
Yeah, and the group definitely helped. So I was already, like I said, I was already into crypto investing, but I was new, and I'm still new technically, but I feel like I do know more than the average,
Okay.
but or
Black
more than the
Sheep Cartel
beginner,
mentality.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. So you guys definitely, when I first got in, I was like, okay, they're talking about some of the crypto that I'm already in, so that made me feel better, I feel like that's, we on the right path, we doing good. Now, disclaimer, do not believe the hype as well. Always do your own due diligence.
Absolutely.
Do your own research
Right.
and figure out why you're supporting what you're supporting, so.
Figure out why you're supporting what you're supporting. I like
Right.
that.
I like that.
Definitely.
She's dropping gems today, man. She's dropping gems
And luckily
today.
for this M4C group, we do a lot of the research for you guys. Just letting y'all know
Yes,
that.
you guys take
Hey,
advantage. Free game. I love free
we-
game. Shout out to.
I mean, this is what we do. We like the research, so we do a lot of the research. Literally, people. There's 850 people in the group. Literally, all they have to do is be like, "Hey, can you research this coin for us?" And guess what? Me and me's like, "Okay, we weren't doing nothing else. I guess we can look up."
We pass those research tasks to our researcher, Joyce Bombshell.
Oh, we got Joyce Bombshell.
She's a Maryland for Crypto researcher.
So we got
We found a new crow.
Yeah, we got a new crow.
We did.
Yep, added. We got T now. We also got Nikki Curry. Shout out to her too.
Oh yeah,
And the
definitely,
other researcher.
definitely.
Shout out.
You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yes.
But we got a new crow, and she out here. She getting it. She dropping dimes.
So Nae, let me I just want to ask you, coming from that Forex background, because I wasn't from a Forex background. Just my own personal story. I wanted to get into crypto. Well, I wanted to get into Forex, and I work, I have kids, so I'm on the same page, and I just felt like, I couldn't watch the charts to understand Forex and be able to capitalize on Forex how I needed to.
Yeah.
So I just figured, I have to find some way to navigate around this, but still be able to get in this space. Right. So I chose cryptocurrency because, my mentality with cryptocurrency is more so set it and forget it and accumulate and dollar cost average and make sure that the coins you get have utility driven basis and utility driven projects.
Right.
Yeah.
But I know that Forex background and being able to read charts is essential for cryptocurrency.
Yeah. What is your favorite chart? Are you a Fib girl? Are you a Fibonacci?
You
Are
like
you
the
a
MACD, the stochastic? I just like saying stochastic oscillator.
Stochastic oscillator.
I don't even know what y'all
Now, I
talking
definitely dabbled in
Stochastic oscillator. That's what we're talking
a lot of the
about.
ones
I don't
that
know
you
what they
mentioned,
talking
but no, fibs for sure.
We gonna school
I
them.
love fibs.
Okay.
I'm even just kind of coming to the point too where I love support and resistance zone.
Okay.
I don't have too much noise on your chart.
Okay,
Find
okay.
your zones.
Find your zones. Okay.
I love a trend line.
Okay. Trends are your friends.
Yes, they are.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
Yes.
And it's
Trends
true.
are your friends.
I've heard it time and time again.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah,
Yes, sir.
and
Trends are
definitely
your
fibs. And
Okay.
I love a pending order.
Okay. So do you think that, understanding these charts, has it helped you in your cryptocurrency journey?
Oh my goodness, you guys! Like when I tell you, when I had that moment of ting, because at first
that light bulb came on.
Oh my
right?
gosh! Because
Okay.
at first when I was learning, it was foreign pairs. So shout out to UJ, because UJ is Bay. USDJPY.
Okay.
Jay is Bay.
That's my first. That was my first friend. I just still roll with her now.
You calling that Bay on the show?
Hey, Bay.
Hey,
baby.
Loyal. But yeah, so wait, what was
see, Bay got her mind off.
Right, Bay got her mind.
Thinking about Bay. She's thinking about Bay already.
What was your big?
Oh yeah,
big-
so
that big
I was
moment.
doing foreign pairs at first,
Okay.
and then so now when I got into the crypto space, it was through crypto investment platforms, which we do have that as well, Black Sheep Cartel.
Okay.
So then when I transferred over, or made the transition to now like literally just owning more, that's when it hit for me, and I'm like, oh, like, my mentors, fellow associates are telling me that, we can look here, and I'm like, oh, okay, so I can read Bitcoin, I can read XRP, I can read like all of these.
Yeah,
and I can find these zones, and then you're learning that where they tell you buy at the dips, people. I don't think
you can
people
see the dip
understand.
coming.
I see the dip coming. Oh, when it gets to this zone, buy.
Right,
When,
right.
put my alert on Trading View, and then go to your whatever you go to and throw your money in there. Now that's through crypto investing, of course.
Okay.
And then if it's forex, if you're trading and you see it coming to that dip, especially like right now, the trend is selling, right? So you'll sell it. Things like that.
So real fast too, so I heard you said throw your money in there. So Maryland for Crypto, in our group, we advocate for a couple exchanges. All right, we got Voyager's big for us. We got Binance US. We got BitTrue. We also got Coinbase, of course. So what is one of your favorite exchanges that you like to use, or that Black Sheep Cartel? What do they use?
So
when they're trying to do that crypto exchange.
So what we stand for is just try to help the person who just stepping into. So off the break, I'm going to say Coinbase for sure.
Okay. I guess that's a shot. That's fair.
It was me. Yeah, it was very.
Coinbase is a helper.
Yeah.
It's a Coinbase helper.
Of course, you definitely want to own your coins. So eventually you want to
very big.
Yeah, eventually you want to get into the Nano Ledger, right?
Yeah, Nano Ledger
like
X. Shout out to DMX too, real fast.
Yeah, and so we got Webull, we got Uphold.
Okay.
We got Trust Wallet.
Okay.
So.
Okay, I see.
Okay.
That's the ones
Those are the ones she's in. All right. Yeah, Uphold. Definitely. That's
Crypto.com.
Uphold. I forgot to say Uphold. We definitely advocate Uphold.
Right.
Oh, we advocate for Uphold.
We got Uphold cars, baby.
Uphold cars.
Hey, matter of fact, they gonna hire us for
shout
promotions.
out to y'all. Put me on this.
Oh, we put you onto them Uphold cards?
Yeah.
Okay.
We got to order her Uphold card.
Okay.
Spin your crypto.
So come on, y'all, get this information.
Right. We giving it out.
Just do it, okay?
Let's do
We're
it.
here to, just give you a little guidance. Like I always say, do your own research for sure. Please
That's what it's about. That's what it's about.
I'm not a financial advisor, and they already told you. Financial advisor.
Right.
He hot keying it up over there.
Hot keying it up
He hot keying it up today.
Hot keying
But
it
once
up
she,
today.
like she said, we are not financial advisors. But once again, we are crypto teachers, and we are teaching a group of 850 people in the Maryland for Crypto group how to do this game, to do their fundamentals, how to research, how to figure out good investments to put their money into that's going to bring them longevity. And that's what we're teaching out here. We're not teaching day trading. We're not teaching pump and dumps. So really get that straight. When people come to our group, they want to know, hey, what's the quickest coin I can make money? We're not teaching that, all right? We're teaching longevity. We're teaching you hold this coin for the next year to 3 years to 5 years and just watch this money grow. You don't have to. What we're teaching you, you don't have to do nothing. Just buy the coin and sit back and relax for the next couple years and just accumulate these coins, because once again, these coins are dollars, but in the next couple years, these coins are going to be hundreds of dollars and then thousands of dollars. So guess what? If you're buying them at 20 cents right now, just buy them and hold. When it gets to $1, buy a little bit more. When it gets to $5, buy a little bit more, because they're going to be thousands thousands in the future. So all you gotta do is buy and hold, folks. The easiest money you will ever make in your life. Just buy and hold.
And y'all better listen to Dread City, man. He's dropping nothing but knowledge.
This is what I do.
But I'll tell you what, we're gonna take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we're gonna give y'all some final thoughts and takeaways.
Yep.
Some Q&A session, and I think our guest has some questions for us. We got some questions for her. So we got a lot to wrap up in this third segment. So yeah, thank you for tuning into the Maryland for Crypto show. It's your boy Sean Prince, and we'll be back in a second.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Maryland for Crypto show. It's your boy Sean Prince in the building. We got our special guest today, Nae Williams, Black Sheep Cartel, Money Meech, LJ Dread City. You already know what it is, man. Maryland for Crypto. So let's give the people, we got some final takeaways, some final thoughts, some Q&A from some of our group members. So I'll throw it to the floor, fellas. Let's answer some of the questions from our Patreon groups and from our, Facebook groups and things of that nature.
Yeah. I guess we can go from our Facebook group. Who we have? You remember what question we had? Hold on, I'm trying to figure it out. I just lost the page. Hold on. How about this? Let Nae ask us a question real fast as I pull it up. I just had it up here.
Maybe the people want to know, and I would like to know, what made you guys start the group? Who introduced y'all? Because they know how I got into it.
Okay.
And I remember I had seen you guys at the mall. This is exciting because not a lot of people I know talk about it. So I seen you guys at the mall one time, and I don't know if you guys know either. We all, from high school and stuff. So it's a few years coming. So I seen you guys at the mall, and they were, they had the Maryland for Crypto. I'm like, yes, I know that's right. So.
You want to take this one, just?
I'm
we all. I'm gonna go ahead and throw it to him. My guy, Dread City,
man.
He's the starter. He's the one. He's the chosen one. He's the one that I know. For me personally, introduced me to the game. Told me what it was. You know what I mean? I had a call with him. He's like, "Yo, you got to jump on, man." He showed me what that portfolio looked like, and I'm like, "All right, bro." Right. I see what you about, man.
I mean, once again, man, what made me really start the group and was just trying to spread the word. Once again, it's cool to talk to about 3 or 4 people that came to the crib all day, and I'm trying to spread the word. And once again, when you're trying to tell everybody and their mother and nobody's really listening to you, you get tired of talking. So I pretty much got tired of talking to people, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna start a group, and I'm gonna start throwing information in this group, and who find it, and who don't. And pretty much that's how it happened. And I hit my man Money Meech, look, I'm ready to start this. Yeah, we start this group. My man Sean was already like, dog, I'm down. He's still off his Ethereum high. He was like, yo, I'm with it, B. I'm with it, B.
I'm trying to tell you, I gotta be Ethereum at $200. I see you $4,000 later. I'm trying to tell
Sean, look, when Ethereum hit 1,500 to 2,000, Sean was so, I'm in. What do I gotta do? Sean, you know what I mean? So, and that's how the group started, man. It was just trying to wake our people up because once again, so many people know about it, but so many people don't know about it. And literally in Maryland, I swear nobody knew about it. I talked to people all day. All the people I know was outside of Maryland. Of course, there's people I probably don't know in Maryland that's really into crypto, of course.
Right.
But
we don't know everybody.
Yeah, we don't know everybody, of course. I know a lot of people in Maryland. I got 5,000 friends on Facebook. I'm in a lot of groups, Facebook. I coach. I'm all around. Really, nobody I mess with knew about crypto. So
that's why when I see y'all, I was so excited. Remember, I was
we went to Arundel Mills to go shoot our first YouTube video.
Remember, I used to talk to you
we got shut down and everything.
Yeah,
security shut us down.
They did.
Oh, really?
Yeah, right after we seen you, security shut us down.
We're gonna laugh to the bank.
Look at me now.
Definitely.
Right.
Paper.
That's crazy.
Right.
They did that.
But
and we still haven't put that episode up either. We ain't worried about y'all on the mills.
Yeah, man.
Y'all kicked us out. We ain't putting y'all episode up until y'all let us come back.
Right.
And that episode was fire too.
But it's just crazy, how things happen to, be in alignment. And we happened to go up there for our, our first YouTube episode. We were trying to, gauge the space, gauge how people would, take to the Maryland for Crypto brand, and we ran into Miss Nae Williams up there. She showed us the sport. She sparked it off.
Right.
Her energy is
she
what
was
got
like,
us,
yeah.
She,
I'm with
she
all
got
this.
like,
I'm
this
with
is-
all of
this
that
is what it's
crypto
about.
stuff.
Yeah, I'm with all the decentralized.
We gonna we gonna cut out the middleman.
I will forever.
Because we coming for everybody.
Because we definitely murdering these charts.
Right.
We gonna give these banks a funeral. Respectfully.
Black Sheep Cartel. You heard her.
Black
She
Sheep
murdering the
Cartel.
charts.
You heard her.
Don't mess with her charts.
Okay.
Did you have any more questions for us that you want to ask?
Also, I was thinking, because I said Coinbase for beginners, but what do you guys think for?
As far as exchanges goes,
Yeah.
like definitely Coinbase.
I know you guys are advocates of owning, but just
Right.
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah, I mean, you gotta-
I've noticed
but
it's
you
just
gotta-
too much for the beginners. They
You
like,
gotta. So first of all, you definitely have to crawl before you walk.
exactly.
Right, yeah.
So
well said.
So for somebody freshly coming in, Coinbase.
Yeah.
For one, there's a lot of liquidity.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
all of your transactions is gonna go through nice and smoothly. They're not gonna be like, it's not gonna be like too much time in between when you can see your transaction that you just made.
Right.
On top of that, there's a lot of informational and instructional videos that they provide that gives you free currencies.
Yeah, you guys definitely should do that. If you
Right.
don't know where to start, at least
Right,
start there.
right.
You're right about that.
And then they also give you a lot of just so you can stay on one platform. You don't have to be jumping around to find different news and stuff. They provide you a news feed to keep you up to date with any Bitcoin news or Ethereum news or just
Right.
cryptocurrency news, period. So Coinbase is definitely a great place for beginners.
Right. And back to my to the group actually, and to the Patreon, because he's in both. Actually, my man, Mr. Nation Mall. All right, my man. Yo,
Shout
he-
out to
question?
Mr.
yeah,
Nation
Mr.
Mall.
Nation Mall.
Is it a question?
It's kind of a question because he has a lot of questions in the group,
Right.
but the question is not even a question. Once again, his question is more of the questions he asks us. If you don't ask, you can't figure out. You don't know. And the thing I'm just asking, like, I like how he asks. He's active. He wants to know. He can, he hits
trying
the
to learn.
Yeah, he hits the Patreon group at like 2-3 in the morning. Hey, what's up with this Digibyte thing? Hey, should I keep this? What's up? I'm like, hey man, I'm ready. Let's go. What you need to know? I got you. Hey, should I spread my money? Yes. Let's. This is what I would do. Now, once again, I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm a crypto teacher, and as I'm teaching you, I would teach you to diversify into multiple coins that have utility. So yes, I would say spread your money out into utility coins and not just put everything in one basket. Once again, if you got about 4 or 5 coins with utility, with proof of stake, you know what I mean? I would say, hey, go ahead and spread those coins out. If you got a couple thousand, spread it out between. But once again, the question was just more of him asking questions, and he asked a lot of questions. And once again, if you're learning in this group, don't be scared to ask questions.
Right.
What it's about.
We're here to help.
That's what we are here
Yeah.
for.
Yeah, we are here for it. We're how to helpers. We're M4C. We're Maryland for Crypto. We got y'all back. I mean, but if we don't know what's going on, just ask. Now, again, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5, 6 people. We building a team. So if we don't get back to you in a timely manner, just relax. Give us a couple hours. Give us a day. We'll get you back. You know what I mean? As fast as possible.
That's what it's about. That's what it's about.
I definitely wanted to just point out too with Black Sheep as well, with on the trading side, the trading crypto, we definitely have groups as well where you can ask questions, because we understand that it's a lot. It's a lot of information. This is not a walk in the park. It's more so like you're training in the forest.
Yep.
So,
Right.
This space is definitely foreign.
but I like it. It's a
Yeah.
rush.
So I actually I had a question earlier from the group, but I actually kind of answered it in the first or second segment, which was what do you do when your account is in the negative?
Ooh.
And the answer is you hold it. You don't sell it. You hold it because
Never want to sell at a loss.
Right. So and then on top of that, when you buy in, if your account is in negative, and then we're preaching buy the dip. So obviously, if you're in the negative, it's because there's a dip, and we're telling you to buy, right? So when you make a new position, it doesn't affect anything that had to do with your old position. All you're doing is buying it at a lower cost,
Right.
and
Dollar
so
cost
you
averaging.
can average out better. You're gonna get more money. You're gonna get more shares or more tokens from buying it at this lower price. It's not gonna affect your initial buy. So when the price goes back to the range that you originally bought, everything that was in the negative is going to automatically come back on top of what you bought when you was in the dip, so you're gonna go up. That
Right.
whatever you bought in the dip might have doubled just now, but you're still going up. You haven't lost anything. The only time you actually lose your money is when you sell out.
When you
Don't-
sell out,
Don't
not
be a
sell out.
sellout.
don't be a sellout. B.
Don't be a
Hold
sellout.
on to dear life.
But
There it is.
I actually had a question for Nate as well.
Someone asked me a question.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you a question.
Okay.
What would you consider the level of difficulty in staying consistent with investing?
It's a good one.
He got complicated with that. Love of consistency.
Yes.
But he was bringing love of consistency. with the-
Money
Money meets.
In simpler terms,
Scale of 1 to 10.
how difficult is it for somebody to stay consistent in investing?
So I'm gonna answer it like this for two different types of people.
Okay, talk to us.
So, for example, my mom, right? Not to get off track,
Mom
but
Dukes.
yeah, shout out to my mother. And
Motherlands.
she doesn't really have any emotions
Or
when it comes to
mothers.
her finance. Okay, she's like, so she's one where she could probably throw her money in and just not really, or she does, invest her money and then not really look at it because she's like whatever.
Right.
So her difficulty level maybe be like a 7, 6, 5,
Okay.
But for average, not most people are like that. So for the average, I would definitely say is given 8, 9, just because you have to be consistent. You do have to have discipline.
Okay.
Take your emotions out of the market, like right now.
Yeah.
And it's so amazing when you look back. I'm telling you guys, hodl, right? Because
Right.
when you look back, you're gonna be like, man, I went through that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It feels good. Like, I'm just like, okay.
You went through that struggle and you made it out on the right
Yes,
side.
yeah. And you
my
like,
life, I
oh
had
my
to
goodness,
fight.
I should have did this. I should have, and it's just like you have to. So that's why you go back to doing your research.
Those fundamentals.
It's longevity. Sometimes you might want to look at the yearly.
The yearly returns.
Yeah, the yearly return as opposed to the daily.
When
or
in doubt, zoom out.
2-day.
Yep. Dips are your friends.
Yeah.
It's rare that I look at the
Yeah.
daily
So
chart.
right.
You gotta look at the overall trends that's happening
Exactly.
over the year.
Only thing I look
6
daily,
months,
I just
a
look.
year.
Only thing I look daily is like how much volume is going on daily on the
And
daily.
that's what you need to look
Yeah, I do that for
hours.
trading, but when it comes to the crypto investing, definitely not. You always want to invest what you can afford. That you're not
For
really
sure,
gonna
for sure.
come back to it. So.
Right.
Okay. Hold
It's
on
no
to
walk
that
in the
thing.
park, like we says, but it's beautiful. It's
Right.
lovely,
Good to be a part of this space where you
Yeah,
can.
and
What
to
a
know
time
what we're doing
to be
here.
alive.
Okay.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Our children's children are gonna eat.
You're doing big things out here, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got Black Power going on right here. Black Sheep Cartel.
Black Sheep Cartel.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
you gotta show them the. You gotta show them
Yes,
the merch.
and I got you
gotta show 'em
guys.
the
We got
merch.
merch coming, you guys. But I got them. Got y'all shirt.
We got some merch coming. You know what?
Yes,
This,
yes,
this is
so-
why I like this show. Everybody brings us free merch.
Thank you
Free
for having
merch.
us. My
Merch.
thank you.
I need my
Let me
Black
see- let me
Sheep
hold it
Cartel
real
shirt.
fast, so-
Let's hold
to
it
my
up for the
camera real
people.
fast. Make sure
Yes, yes.
Make sure they
this,
see that.
Yeah, this shirt a little small. This must be Meech's right here, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know. Yeah. Mine must be in the bag over there, but there you go.
So yeah, so
Hold on, let me see that thing.
I think it's
I think that's a
like
medium.
that. We ain't doing that.
Oh yeah, that's definitely.
That's a
Yes.
medium right there. You know what I'm saying? That's money
Black-
Meech's.
Hey,
Black Sheep Cartel.
There it is. There it is.
She's murdering all the charts.
Black sheep of the family turned into the goat.
Turned into
Okay,
the
I'm
goat.
trying to be
That's
the
what it's
greatest of
about.
all time.
Okay.
That's what it's about.
The Gizzy.
Maryland for Crypto Show.
Yes.
You already
Got
know.
your boy Sean Prince in the building.
Uh-huh.
Money Meech,
What it
Double
do?
M.
You're right.
Family.
Thank you to Miss Nae Williams for coming through.
Thank
Black
you,
Sheep
Nae. Thank
Cartel,
you. It's lovely.
LJ
It's
Dread
lovely.
City,
It's
You already know what it is.
Maryland for Crypto. Check us out on our next week episode. Always stay tuned in.
Yeah.
We out.
Right,
Make sure y'all follow us. Maryland for Crypto on
Yes,
all
Black Sheep
platforms.
Cartel,
Yeah,
All
IG,
platforms.
Yep.
Nae Williams, Facebook.
We out.
And we out, baby.
Smoking on bitch, I'm skinny. Pop me a perk 'cause I need it. dosia papá.